Nintendo Switch Online. Love it or hate it, Nintendo's modern solution to Virtual Console is clearly here to stay. I used to be one of NSO's haters, grumbling about the service back in 2018 when we got the first drop of NES titles that had already played to death. But over the years, I've really changed my tune. With new console libraries and game drops, it's become quite the respectable offering, particularly if you pay for the expansion pass. Pretty much every major Nintendo title you'd want has made its way to NSO, and the few holdouts really have no choice but to hit the service before long. Nestled between these legendary games is a little GBA gem that's absolutely worth your time, one that has been pretty much lost to history. Now you might be asking, how the hell can there be a hidden gem on GBA Online when there are like 6 GBA games on NSO? And to that I say, it's a fair point, but I'm also willing to bet that you've not played Kururin. For those unfamiliar, Kururin is a silly little action puzzle game that was released on GBA in 2001 in both Japan and PAL territories. It skipped North America at the time, only coming stateside in 2016 on the Wii U Virtual Console. Both its GBA sequel, Kururin Paradise, and its GameCube follow-up, Kururin Squash, were exclusive to Japan. In essence, the Kururin games are something of a hybrid between Super Monkey Ball and the precise, motion-controlled stages of Super Mario Galaxy. The player controls Kururin in his helicopter, the Hellerin, guiding it through top-down maze-like stages. The challenge is that the Hellerin's blades rotate automatically, and bumping into the tight corridors damages them. This means players have to learn a stage's layout and carefully navigate its traps. It's a tense experience that calls for thoughtful planning as often as it does arcade reflexes. Of course, the high-level experience is about revisiting these stages not with simple completion in mind, but with speed in mind. Zipping through these courses at daring velocities for better times after mastering their intricacies is a rewarding metagame, and this is really where the Monkey Ball spirit comes in. But it's also just whimsical and fun, despite how tough the game can be. It's just a nice, colorful world to live in for an afternoon. The world is this big color explosion, and the cast's designs are charmingly simple and embody the same design tenets as Nintendo's biggest mascots. This is certainly part of the series' success in my eyes, and it helps breathe another dimension of life into the overall experience. The third game, Kururin Squash, has an especially huge amount of charm with a super cute puppeteered story presentation and a ton of new gameplay ideas. Unfortunately, that one is really hard to come by since it's never seen a re-release. There is a fan translation though, so do with that information as you will. I'm not just here to make a fun recommendation though. This game also has a really neat and now particularly important dev team behind it. Kururin was developed by Aiding. Aiding is now best known for co-developing Pikmin 4 with Nintendo EPD Group 10. While nearly all of Kururin's small team has since left Nintendo, the game's art director, Shinichi Onishi, actually worked on Pikmin 4 as a landscape artist. But Kuru is not only tied to Pikmin 4 by its talent and studio, its Japanese cartridge is actually a treasure in the hero's hideaway. This Easter egg, and the team's co-development status on Pikmin 4 as a whole, is a testament to how Aiding's star is once again rising within Nintendo's roster of development partners. Aiding made its way back to the spotlight somewhat in 2020, being responsible for porting Pikmin 3 to Switch, but Pikmin 4 is its crowning achievement, one that pays homage to the team's first Nintendo collaboration. It's a cool full-circle moment across history. And Kururin is a cool little GBA title that you can play on Switch right now. There's actually a spiritual successor to the game on Switch called Spin Frog all aboard the Frogcopter, and it's okay. It's pretty unforgiving, but it has a really nice art style. Like Kuru itself, Spin Frog exists largely in obscurity, but hey, that's what you have me for.